Ebonee's creativity.
Hey everybody, I'm Ebony. This is Ebonee's Creativity. Thank you so much for joining me here on the channel. Today I thought I would switch it up, and instead of doing a furniture transformation, I would go ahead and do a DIY. So today I will be making an entry table for a client. So here you just see me on the saw cutting all 4 of the legs out. I've also cut 2 horizontal pieces that I'm going to use to connect each of the 2 legs. So I'm going to be making, I guess, an upside down U or an H shape. I don't know how best to describe it, but you can see what I'm doing here. This is the portion that you would see if you were looking at the side of the table. So I'm just going to go ahead and attach that using my nail gun. After I repeated that process twice, I realized that I had made a mistake and omitted wood glue, so I went back in with this Gorilla Glue and I just redid the previous step, making my H's or upside down U's, however you want to call it. You can see that I'm going back in with the glue, and I'm going to just basically do the same thing over again. So I left this clip in so that I can advise you not to ever forget to use wood glue. Nails seem secure, but over time they can fail, and this glue is really strong, so I make sure that I secure everything that I build with glue and nails. So once I finished re-gluing everything and re-nailing everything, I flipped it over and I made another horizontal piece that could do the same thing on the opposite end. So now I have a complete rectangle. And here's what that looks like. I think I forgot to say this, but for the legs I used 2x4s. Also for those horizontal pieces I used 2x4s. Now I'm going to switch to 2x6s and I'm going to start to make the top. So I put my pattern 2x6, 2x2, 2x6, 2x2, 2x6. And I'm starting from what will be the back of the table. And I'm just putting glue all along those horizontal pieces that we just put on. And I am just going to go ahead and glue and then nail my pattern. So like I said, it's 2x6, 2x2, 2x6, 2x2, and the legs are 2x4s as well as those horizontal pieces. And here I'm just checking that the overhang is correct, and that means that I've lined my pieces up correctly. I'm trying to be very precise here so that all my boards are right where they need to be when I go to nail them, which is what I'm doing now. Next, I added in these 2x2s, and this is what the slats across the bottom are going to sit on. So I'm just going to take some glue, put it all along the 2x2, and go down it pretty quickly with my nail gun and just nail everything into place. Next, I'm going to be working on the apron, which is the part that you see when you're standing directly in front of the table. So I've already measured this, but I'm checking my measurement for accuracy. And I've cut this piece that I think will fit perfectly in between the 2 legs. So I'm going to put some glue on both ends of this piece. Because remember, I said glue is very important. And I am going to also secure it with screws, which I don't think I have footage of, but just trust me, I did use screws to secure it into place. And I am going to hammer it until I get it right where I want it, and then add the screws later. Next, I'm working on the X portion in the back. So I determined this angle and this angle here and pre-drilled holes so that I could screw everything together. And this is how that looked when I got done with that part. And here I'm still working on the X, so I'm trying to get the other portion. So I've cut a piece of wood that fits perfectly right here, and then I'm going to do the same on the other side. Here's how the first part looked. Here's how it looked when both pieces were put together. There are a few spaces around the X, but that's okay because I can fill it with wood filler. This is my first time making an X or doing angles on my saw, so it wasn't 100% perfect, but it was good enough. So next I added the slats on the bottom, and here's what that looked like. And so now I'm all done with that part, and my next step is to sand everything for uniformity and fill every space with my DAP wood filler. And also these nail holes. There's so many nail holes, so I'm going to go ahead and go over those, as well as the areas around the X that were not 100% perfect. So after filling all the holes and sanding everything smooth, I am left with a beautiful finished product. But before I show you what it looks like, I just wanted to pop in and request that you would subscribe to my channel. I do chit chat videos, thrifting videos, home decor videos, and DIYs. So if you enjoy that content, please subscribe to my channel. If you have the time, please select another video to watch from the choices on the screen. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you in my next video.